Hey everybody. Well, here it is, the results of the first DBS out of two operations. Feeling quite good. Don't really have any problems as such. My head hurts if I touch it, but you know how the old joke goes, Doctor, it hurts whenever I do this. Well, don't do that. Um, Basically, as you can see, I've got a bit of a bump on my head, and you can tell that the top of my head is swollen. And so are my eyes. My jaw used to be a lot sorer than it is now. It's not so bad now. But there was a time when I could barely breathe through it. It was just trying to suck in breath and couldn't get it in. Had to breathe deep breaths through my nose. Um, let's see, got discharged from the hospital today. The nurses at Kaiser in Sacramento and Morse Avenue are just amazing. Got top-notch care from them. Dr. Pappas, huge shout out to Dr. Pappas. Definitely the most wonderful brain surgeon in the world. Anyway, the long story is that the operation went well. I threw up a few times because they were using a type of anesthetic on me that I seemed to be allergic to, or I had a reaction to. That sort of thing happens to everybody. If you have to go through this and if you have a similar reaction, I suggest you talk to the anesthetist and ask the guy who makes you pass out. Apart from that, spent a couple of days in the hospital room where they checked me out for fibrillation of the heart. Had been through this before during finals week at school when I was stressed out. So apparently when I'm stressed out, it causes my heart to skip a beat. And that's about it. I'm home now for 5 weeks. At the end of 4 weeks, I ought to be able to drive again, as it is. Diane wants to keep an eye on me for a day or 2 or 3 to make sure that I don't keel over when I'm walking from the couch to the kitchen with a beer and back again. Thank you for all your kind words and letters on Facebook. I really appreciate it. And I will keep you informed as time goes on. Oh, by the way, success in a way. I remember saying a while ago that there's a bump. Right after they insert one wire, there's a minor bump. And it only lasts a day or 2. But the long and the short of it is that I used to like to do the New York Times crossword puzzle, and I haven't done one in about 5 years because my hands were too shaky. Well, I did 2.5 of them in the day and a half that I was in the hospital, and I noticed my hands starting to go back to normal again. I'm starting to get that shake back, and the shake won't be gone until the operation is fully completed and they've got it powered up and programmed properly. But it was nice to have a brief moment whereby my hand was steady enough that I could actually write out actual letters. To those of you who are able to write and who are able to print, be grateful for what you've got. Believe me, sometimes you miss not being able to communicate with people through the written word. Anyway, wish you all the very best. Wish you the best of health. And I will keep you informed of what goes on. Have a great day, and as Tracy Carrigan would say, be brave.